Sparkling wine from Spain's Rioja? You have to be joking, right? Nope, I'm deadly serious. It's perfect for summer, and it's coming right up. Hi guys, welcome to another super summery edition of Bigonwine, the show which is famous now far and wide for bringing you news, clues and reviews, indeed for keeping you up to speed about just about everything that's happening in the world of wine. And my wine of the week for this week is indeed from Spain's Rioja, and it's this one here. It goes under the name of Lumen Reserva Brut, and the vintage is 2017, and this wine comes in for a price of just under €16 a bottle where I am, and of course it's a sparkler. All right, for those of you who don't yet know where the Rioja area is, let me just fill in the backstory. We're talking about a wine growing area about 45 kilometers northwest of Logroño, which is the center of Rioja, and that's about 90 kilometers south of Bilbao. Bilbao, of course, being in the Basque country. The river valley, the Ebro River Valley, runs through this area, and of course that marks the border between the Basque country and La Rioja. The wine in question is produced by Bodegas Bilbaínas, and they're based in a small place called Haro. Now, this wine is officially DOCa Rioja, and I can tell you that the DOCa classification has now been extended to include sparkling wines, and this is the very first of its kind, and certain key conditions do apply. It has to be carefully selected, hand-picked, of course. Now, Rioja is well known for its red wines. We have in the whole of the Rioja area about 60,000 hectares of land under cultivation for red grapes, and only 6,000, or just around about 10%, producing white. Now, this wine here, although it looks white, is in fact produced from red grapes, and the grape in question here is the Garnacha. So this, in the sparkling wine terminology, would be referred to as a Blanc de Noirs. In other words, a white wine produced from red grapes. Okay, the grapes are grown in the Rioja Alta, which is in the northwest of the Rioja area, at an altitude of 550 meters, and the grapes, or the grapevines, are roughly 25 to 30 years old, hand-picked and gently pressed to produce this wine. The Garnacha grape, or the Grenache, is the grape in question, 100%, and the wine has 12% alcohol. And during the dosage stage of the vinification, in other words, the second stage of the vinification process for a sparkling wine, roughly 6 to 12 grams of additional sugar is added, putting it in the brut category. All right, let's take a look in the wine in the glass, and as we can see, it has a wonderful appearance in the glass, tight, compact bubbles, a straw gold color with almost like steely, silvery highlights to it as well. Very, very beautiful in the glass. This promises a lot, this wine. All right, let's try it in the nose, see what we can find. We're dealing with a red grape, of course, the Garnacha here. Let's try the nose and see what it brings to us. Now the nose is extremely giving. It's intense. And I'm picking up traces of spiciness, first and foremost. Red and white fruit in there, maybe just a touch of redcurrant in the mix there, but predominantly white fruit, I think, in the citrus direction, of course, maybe with a touch of apricot in there, or even honey melon comes to mind immediately here. Very nice indeed. All right, let's try it now in the palate and see how those aromas carry over into flavors. First impressions here in the mouth are highly positive. Toastiness is wonderful. The balance of the fruit and the acid is excellent. The general feeling of this wine here is of nice degree of balance, mature fruit. So I'm getting that honeydew melon, I'm getting that redcurrant, and also rather faintly the apricot, I think, but also with a nice touch of lemony citrus over the top as well. And also I think the soil of Rioja is talking here. There's a nice touch of minerality in this wine as well. Harmonious, balanced, it's fresh, it's refreshing naturally. A touch of spice, minerality, citrus fruits. Very, very nice indeed. Now, important of course is the serving temperature. We're talking about a serving temperature here of around 5 to 7 degrees. So make sure you put it in the fridge for a good time before you serve it. Keep it cool, keep it served at around the 5 to 7 degree mark here. What are we going to be enjoying this with? Well, I think with just about anything and with just about anyone, especially sitting out here in my garden in the height of summer. But if we're more specific about food, let's say sushi, grilled fish of practically any description, seafood, and why not with tasty, savoury pasta dishes. But this is a wine, I think, which is a wine that can be enjoyed for fun, with friends, particularly at this time of the year, out in your garden. All right, let's bring you the heads up on this one. This is Lumen Reserva Brut, a super dry sparkler from Spain's famous Rioja, the first of its kind, packed with flavour. We've got peach, honey melon, touch of apple even, lovely acidity, the perfect tipple for a family occasion or to accompany grilled fish. I'm a big fan, and I'm going to give it 3 stars plus out of 5. Okay guys, many thanks for tuning in and checking out this week's video, which of course was a review of a wine which is very much the first of its kind, a sparkler from Spain's Rioja. Lovely stuff indeed. Okay, if you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard, then please do feel free to give us a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, share the video around, and of course, remember, I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week for you. But until we meet again, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, take care out there, be good to each other, enjoy your wines, and cheers.